And despite what seems like a whirlwind of change coming from the White House right now, one of Arkansas's U.S. lawmakers is confident things are still headed in the right direction. Tonight, Congressman Bruce Westerman is back in the natural state, and Fox 24's Gabriella Phelan was in the River Valley today to get his insight on widespread budget cuts and if Arkansans need to be concerned.
Taking a step away from Washington, D.C. to spend the day in Paris, Arkansas.
You know, we've been spending a lot of time in D.C., so it's I always enjoy getting out. I mean, it's a beautiful spring day in Arkansas. How can you not like this?
It's that small, quiet town where U.S. Congressman Bruce Westerman found himself Thursday, even when things aren't so quiet over on Capitol Hill, where a government shutdown still looms.
So a continuing resolution is where you just continue the same funding bill that you had the year before. We passed the continuing resolution out of the House before we left Washington, D.C.
A resolution to prevent that shutdown now in the hands of the Senate.
I think Senate Republicans will vote for it, so it'll be up to Chuck Schumer, and they'll need 7 Democrats to come along and vote to get that CR passed and to keep the government up and operating.
And with headlines filled with news of government job cuts, including some positions in Arkansas's national parks.
There were 5 positions cut in the national parks that were probationary employees. 4 of them on the Buffalo River, 1 at Pea Ridge.
Westerman, who is the chair of the Natural Resources Committee, does agree that government operations need to be streamlined.
Well, it's when you see people lose their jobs, it's hard to say it's a positive thing, but at the end of the day, the government needs to be more efficient, and I think in the big picture, we're going to see benefits from this down the road.
Because even locally, he says inefficiency can be found.
We've got an issue with the lock and dam at Dardanelle, where people used to fish there. Senator Bozeman and I made a trip there. The Corps said we're going to fix that where people can fish again, and that's been months and months, and they're still not anywhere close to having people being able to fish again.
A primary theme in our conversation, to keep Arkansas natural.
It's something I'm passionate about. Growing up here in Arkansas, we're very blessed to have great places to recreate outdoors. You know, everything from floating the buffalo to hiking to hunting and fishing.
Westerman even reintroducing the Fix Our Forests Act, a bill that gained national attention after California's devastating wildfires, something he says will benefit even Arkansas.
And what it will do is allow the Forest Service to actually manage the forest and to keep the forest healthy. We've got such great potential with our forest here in Arkansas, not just for timber production, but for wildlife habitat and for people to have outdoor recreation opportunities.
That was our Gabriella Phelan reporting. You can read much more over on our website, fox24news.tv.